Hey everybody, Tony D and little Joan is in the background somewhere. Yep, still sleeping back there. And this is a screenwriter's rant on possibly one of the greatest movies ever put to film. This is called Midnight Zombie Massacre. But don't let the title fool you. This is about more than zombies. And I think by showing these couple of frames, you'll see why. You see the ropes? Yes, it's wrestlers and zombies. It's professional wrestlers versus zombies. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books. Links in the description. Hollywoke, another novel. Wokistan, a novel, political satire. And of course the Pineys. Horror, comedy, South Jersey. Books 1 through 6 available at Amazon.com. And Kindle Unlimited is free now. This looks fantastic. I mean, you don't get better B movie than this. You've got fans, you've got wrestlers, and you've got the classic tale of how they turn into zombies. Now, they, of course, there's always guys who use steroids in the world of professional sports, and here he is. He injects himself with a experimental steroid and then kills another wrestler, and that's where it starts. That's where it starts. And you got DB Sweeney in it, and I think there are a couple. I don't know professional wrestling at all, but I think a few of these guys are pros, and even a dwarf, because it's professional wrestling. It's just insanity, and it looks hilarious. It looks absolutely hilarious and crazy. You got the zombie waving to them, and then he just lunges. I think Randy's a wrestler. DB Sweeney, I've heard before. He's an actor, and it looks pretty funny. It looks pretty funny. He's Sweeney there in a wig, and all the fans get infected, and they have to fight the wrestlers as zombies. The baddest MFers. And they're going to put on their wrestling mask and go to town. It'll be great. The Manson Brothers Midnight Zombie Massacre. I didn't read the first part. I thought that was not in the title. But apparently that's in the title. The Manson Brothers Midnight Zombie Massacre. Genius. Genius. A genius combo. My hat's off to you guys. You know what you're doing here. It's very bloody. Very bloody. No date on when this is happening though. No date. I love it. I love it. This is aimed at an audience, right? People who love zombie movies and people who love wrestling. There's a lot of overlap there. It's mostly going to be guys. I mean, is your girlfriend really going to want to see the Manson Brothers Midnight Zombie Massacre? Probably not. There's a handful of girls who are in the horror, but or will kind of see it and go, ooh. But this is hilarious. It's hilarious. So the first act, I mean, this is going to go down just like a regular zombie movie, except it takes place at a wrestling match. So the first act, the wrestlers are doing their thing, and they've got a big night planned, and guy's probably getting a little too old for the gig, and he gets a hold of this weird new steroid, injects himself, and immediately has a bad reaction to it. And they're like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" "Oh, I don't know." Next thing you know, he bites a guy, and it's on. Second act, people are getting bit. They're trying to figure out what's going on. Why are these guys sick? What happened? Oh, we sent them to the hospital. The usual stuff in a zombie movie where everybody kind of denies it. And then it just spirals out of control until finally in the third act, which would be, what I assume is just epic. It's going to be the wrestlers now know, okay, there are zombies and we have to kill them all. We now know how to kill them, and we have to use our wrestling abilities to kill them. And they're in the ring and they just fight all these guys and kill them. I mean, you're going to sit there and tell me there's a better movie than this? Are you going to sit there and tell me there's a better movie than the Manson Brothers Midnight Zombie Massacre? I don't think you can. I don't think you can, This is genius. and I'm not even a wrestling fan, but this looks so much fun. I can't wait till it comes out. I wish you luck with this, guys, because this, I mean, I wanted to do, I pitched a comic, and I came close to getting it together, but it didn't work out. It was going to be Kung Fu Zombies, but never came together. I still got the concept. I still like to do it. It'd be a good movie, but it's the same sort of thing. Like, you got action and zombies. It's beautiful. Beautiful. The Manson Brothers Midnight Zombie Massacre. And genius, also, too, putting the Manson Brothers name ahead of the title. Because I think this is going to be a cult classic. I'm going to call it now. It's going to be a cult classic. Wrestling fans will love this, I'm sure. I'm sure the wrestling fans are going to love this. Because it's another level for the wrestlers. And basically, you have, you know, and this is no slam against professional wrestling, but, you know, it can get old after a while. Like, how many times can you see guys getting flipped and hurt and the drama? I know people love it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I enjoy it sometimes too. I like the backyard wrestling stuff, where it's a little more amateur, and those guys really do some crazy stuff. But this takes it at another level, and I think it could really sustain, you know, an audience, because you're going to have the story, which is a basic story, but it works. You're going to have the action. You know you're going to have the action. So you're going to have some of the regular wrestling action, and then you get the zombie wrestling action, and you're going to have the zombie stuff mixed in. I mean, genius. That's all I'm going to say. It's genius. Check it out. I know I will.